Alright guys, we are back at you once again with another My Thoughts video, and this time around, you guessed it, we are doing a My Thoughts on the Dino Bravo from the Dark Side of the Ring episode, which was a pretty good episode, I would say, but a lot of it was in subtitles because
it was hard to follow when you gotta you gotta watch the subtitles the whole time.
Right, most of the you're going like back and forth from English to subtitles.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, but I mean, a lot of it was in subtitles because the mom and daughter didn't speak
Canadians, dude.
Right, they didn't really speak English, so but it was cool that they got them involved, and it's like really crazy what happened to his ass, man.
Shot 11 times.
He got shot. Well, from what the Wikipedia's saying, on March 10th, 1993, he was found dead. He was 44 years old. He was hit 17 times, 7 to the head and 10 to the torso. Fuck.
You know what? First of all, what I can say is, dude, I'm sorry, but that's kind of a bit fucking overkill.
Yeah, and like talk about sending.
I can understand like 1 or 2 bullets to the damn head. You would figure after the first or second bullet hit his damn head, he was dead.
Yeah, well, I think they were trying to send a message, obviously. Talk about sending a big fucking message, taking 7 to the fucking head, according to the Wikipedia, and 10 to the...
Well, it wasn't even saying 7 to the head, it was saying also on the... People were saying it on Dark Side of the Moon, it was, or Dark Side of the Ring, whatever. I didn't say Dark Side of the... That's...
Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah. Dark Side of the Ring, they're saying that, they had the guy that was investigating it all. They said he suffered 7 bullets to the head, and like, they said there was like 10 to his body.
Yeah.
And he said that he was like, there was no forced entry, and there was no signs of like a struggle. Like, the way he said he was just sitting there, like he was sitting there in his recliner chair watching TV, and whoever it was just faced him and just
sprayed him down. Yeah, it's crazy. It says he has alleged role in illegal cigarette smuggling, which was believed to have had led to his unsolved homicide. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they said he lost. From what they're saying on that show, he was responsible for over $400,000 worth of contraband cigarettes.
Right.
Get seized by the police.
And it says here, according to Bret Hart, who confided to friends shortly before his death that he knew his days were numbered. Yep, you can't.
You know what?
You can't mess with the fucking.
With the mob or mafia or whatever. I mean.
Right. Whoever he was involved with, the people he's involved with, you can't fuck around, man. It's a dead end fucking lifestyle. Yeah. That's crazy. But the episode was pretty decent, and the one thing that I really liked that stood out was when him and Jacques Rougeau were at the bar, and Jacques was drunk, and he ran his mouth to a hockey player, and they got in a fight.
Oh, yeah.
And then I guess the hockey guy called Dino, a fake wrestler or whatever, and Dino just like took him outside and rammed his head into a fucking car.
Yeah, not just a car, but they would say like a brand new Corvette.
Yeah. And I'm just like, even I don't go to bars, and I did a few times in my 20s, whatever. But if a wrestler had came in there the size of Dino Bravo, the last thing I would do is fuck with him.
Well, here's the thing: you might say that, but when you're drunk, you don't, it's like you do different stuff when you're drunk.
Right,
you might say the wrong thing, and
you get that.
It's like a lot of people say when they get drunk, they feel like They feel like they're 10 foot tall,
right?
Bulletproof.
They got that liquid courage. But I, you know, whenever I got drunk, I'm not like the kind that wants to go out and fight. I was always like the kind that would just like, I was like super happy and mellow. You know, I didn't want to go out there like, oh, I'm the toughest motherfucker. Let's fight. Yeah. You know, people that'll, you know,
alcohol does different stuff to people.
It does.
You know?
And I find it just odd.
Hey, ask Black Jack Mulligan how he getting drunk makes you feel like want to do dumb shit. He tried to cold cock Andre the Giant, and almost got thrown out of the building because of it.
That's the last thing I would do is mess with a wrestler. I mean, people think that, you know, these wrestlers are fake, so therefore they ain't tough. These wrestlers can take pain. They've been taking pain for years, you know. So even if a guy was to haul off and punch him in the face, it really wouldn't do nothing to him other than piss him off even more. So he's lucky. And look at the size of Dino, dude. He's like a big bear, dude. Why the fuck would you like even go there with that guy? You know. But yeah, I mean,
Why did the one guy fuck with Will Smith and Hancock, and he was a fucking immortal?
Yeah, true that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just
do stupid shit.
Yeah, they just like stupid shit. You know, but
you know this guy is invincible, and you still think, oh, I'm gonna go up and mess with them, try to talk shit. And guess what?
Right.
Hey, that guy in Hancock paid for it. The guy talks shit. Dino Bravo paid for it. That was a lesson learned.
And pretty much any guy that starts shit with wrestlers at bars, they get their asses handed to them. I've heard stories, you know, of a lot of shit going down with wrestlers at bars, and they get just beat the fuck out of people because they want to start their shit. But that part of it stood out for me, and I like that they got, you know, Jacques Rougeau involved with the episode. It was pretty good. They went into a lot of, you know, details and whatnot, which I thought was pretty cool. But why did WWF, I forgot, did he quit WWF in the 92, or was he let go in 92? Do you remember?
I think Dino Bravo was around, I believe, until I think one of the last match I know that he had in the WWF was WrestleMania 7.
Well, it says right here, Bravo left. Okay. Bravo left the WWF and retired from wrestling on a European tour of April of 92. It says after retiring, he helped train wrestlers. Right on. So he died, like, you know, a year later. Which is, or he was killed a year later, which is crazy. Yeah, I mean, some powerful stuff in that episode, you know. And, he's got a real pretty daughter and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, just sad all around because, you know, I believe, like, the killers or killer was waiting for the daughter and the mom to leave. And once they did, it's like, you know, it's like everything was timed and set up for him to, you know, be killed. Just fucking crazy. Pretty decent episode. You know, I love the Dark Side of the Ring series, man. They just know how to like put these mini docs together, which is kick ass. But yeah, Dino Bravo, he's a tough motherfucker, dude. Like, he had size to him. He was like a big ass bear and shit. Fuck, man. He was only 44 years old, too, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hit by 17 bullets, 7 to the head. Damn, dude.
Well, you know what? I guarantee you he didn't feel all of that. I guarantee you he probably felt 1 or 2, and then that was it for him.
Oh, yeah. 1 or 2 hits, you're gone.
Like you said, the rest of it was just overkill.
Yeah, it's a quick, painless death, pretty much. Quick and out. You know.
Yep.
But I'm trying to think, is there anything more I got to add to this? I mean,
I think we covered everything today.
Yeah, I mean, there really isn't a whole lot to cover. It was a pretty, simple type episode, where the family talks about him and all that, shows some pictures and, just goes over his life and whatnot, and, how he was a wrestler. He owned his own.
How he had that how he had that international wrestling company and kept booking himself to win every damn match, just like wrestlers they want to fucking book themselves. That's why wrestlers should never be in charge of the company.
Yeah, and then when he got into the WWF,
everyone I've ever heard about that's ever booked them, got the power, always I'm gonna book myself. I'm gonna stay on top. I'm gonna hold all the young guys down. Ric Flair did it. Dusty Rhodes did it.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash did it.
Yeah, a lot of people do it. And then when he came to the WWF, they had him, change the color of his hair to blonde, which he didn't care for.
And not only that, the bad thing was he booked himself to win all the time there. If you go back and you watch his WWF matches,
he was getting
his
beat.
Wins were to me very few and far between. He might have squashed jobbers or beat some of the under talent, but did you ever see him winning a major match? I don't even think the guy ever held when he was in the WWF. No.
I don't know.
No, that was that. I was thinking. I thought he won a tag title, but I was thinking of Greg Valentine and Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Champion.
They got rid of Brutus Beefcake, and that's how Dino Bravo came in. He took Greg Valentine or Brutus's spot in that team called the Dream Team.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he was managed. That's when then they changed him up. Did the bleached blonde hair,
which he didn't care for.
Yeah. And it was cool. The only time I really remember Dino Bravo's career in the WWF was in the early '90s when Jimmy Hart had him and Earthquake. They had that feud going on with Hulk Hogan and Tugboat.
Yeah.
Which I find funny as hell. They feuded, the Earthquake and Tugboat feuded, and then a year later, they repackaged Tugboat and made him a tag team with Earthquake.
Yeah.
And that's a real disaster.
It's good times, man. Good times. But yeah, a pretty decent episode. I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. We've said what we've had to say about it. Just a horrible thing, man. And up next will be the next week's episode is David Schultz. Oh shit!
Oh, the fucking guy that likes to slap news reporters.
Yeah. Oh, obviously, that's what the main thing they're going to do is get into that whole thing. So that's going to be interesting. And I've seen that video quite a few times. David Schultz really popped that motherfucker good. Twice.
Yeah, and guess what? Why was that? Because you don't call a wrestler fake to his face.
Well, yeah, he definitely fucked with the wrong guy.
Yeah, I remember that interview. He's like, "You're gonna ask me the tough questions? What's a tough question?" Like, I think wrestling's fake. Oh, you think it's fake, huh? He just
yeah, that's assault, motherfucker. and that pretty much ended his career as far as wrestling goes. But then he went into bounty hunting, you know. But anyways, there's more to talk about for next week's episode on David Schultz. But yeah, that's our thoughts, guys, on the Dino Bravo episode. Pretty powerful, you know. Definitely check it out. And we out of here.
Later.
All right, man. People. Peace.